on, everybody? Welcome back, if so, to another market update video here at Benefit Central. I'm Benjamin, and today Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and the S&P. But before I get right into the markets, please leave a like, drop a comment, and please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Everybody, we did see a bit of a rally up last night, actually around probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So yesterday morning. However, you can see that for the S&P, we did open up more bullish. However, we're probably going to go and retest their 39.51. If anything, it's the top level of our double bottom. So we did see a rally up, and that is good. But however, looking on the monthly for the S&P, I just want to show you guys that there is still room and possibility for another leg down. There's a lot of moon boys. There's a lot of people that are in it. I'm one myself. Don't get me wrong. I am bullish. I only play bearish when the trend is bearish. That's only with trading. You do A if A happens. You only do B if B happens. But looking into the monthly right here, you can tell that there is an opportunity that could arise for a shorting position right here for a GBI going down. We could break this. However, I don't think that we necessarily would. We have a 200 indicator as well floating around the same levels. So it's just more to break down when trying to go break lower levels. It's harder to break through so many resistances and so many indicators that are holding it from doing so. We have our floor, then the indicator, then our 200, so it's a bit to break through. If we do break through that, however, we should expect a way lower price, so do be cautious on that for the next coming month. But in the short term right now for the weekly, we did just get a new weekly to come and open. However, we do still have this formation here that is still alerting me on the GBI. We could still break down. However, it is showing us with the weekly candles that it is strong. It is slowly getting stronger with bullish momentum. So we came all the way right away. We hit 36.37. Didn't hit it that time. Couldn't hit it again. Created almost a double bottom around this price tag, which was 37.40. And then we came back, broke our 37.40. However, we pushed all the way right back up, way above our closings of the other ones, creating another doji. This is being a bigger blue bar, creating more momentum. Blue, ignore the red. Blue, we could see some momentum push up for temporarily bullish movements. If we can close above our 39.51, that'll be amazing for the market, and that should show that we're ready to continue. However, be ready to get rejected off of our the top of our ascending channel that we're in right now, just because that is our basic range that we've been going through for years now until we broke out of it with overstimulated markets with the stimulus and stuff like that. Finally broke back into it, probably just what they're doing with it or the inflation reports or what's going on in the markets besides everything else. But then we're coming back down, and now that we're back down here, you can see that this is where we're going to get everything fixed. Most likely we'll have some consolidation around these areas to get the RSI fixed, which I'm looking at it now, and it seems like it's right in the middle, so we could have enough momentum to break through now. We have our 200 indicator rising, and usually we ride with that. We've only broken below it once. So let's see how this goes. Realistically, if we even come down to touch it like we have once. Well, we've touched it a few times, I think. No, not at all for the weekly. Okay, once, twice. Yeah, just 2 times. So we could come down, touch it. If not, this could be the bottom, like most people are saying. Boom, boom. And we could see us rise back in. We're not overbought as of right now, so if we were to get back into these ranges, we would be considered overbought again. However, if we can consolidate or just range up like this, like we have for a while, I think that would be a healthy return back into the bull market. However, just expect a bit of rejection if we do get past our 39.51. Do expect that we do get pushed back down from our top ascending channel, just because we have our indicators and we had a cross that was bearish as well. Although that was this trend, we could see a reversal here now. Looking in on our daily, however, this is the one that I was trying to talk to you guys about for a little bit. This is our W. Some were saying a triple bottom because of this wick here. 1, 2, 3. But I see a W. Can be a triple bottom, but I see a W. W is trying to currently cross over as well. I can see that. And we did get our bullish momentum. Like I was saying, we broke through right here, creating that double bottom or triple. and getting that bullish momentum to continue. However, we got stopped from continuing any higher because of our indicators, which is good because this could force today, this could force for Monday, and then our opening of our next candle for tomorrow, this could force a cross to happen between the blue and the red indicators and causing a bullish momentum to break through our 39.51, which would impact the rest of the market. So if we dive into the 4-hour, you can see that we are gaining momentum for our indicators on above our indicators. Here's that triple bottom that I was bringing up. However, this can end up crossing. That we're all curving up. This will end up here, and then long-term crossing. These go up first. They're quicker. But that is all for the S&P as of right now. Realistically, I'm just waiting to see if we break or break. If we were to break below 36, 37, I would just I wouldn't short just because of how oversold we were. But I will keep my eyes on it. Like last night, we did have a bit of a pump in Bitcoin. Excuse me, just because of what the S&P, I believe, was opening for or opening towards in after hours. So taking a look at Bitcoin and how that affected everything, you can see it's very similar in the hourlies and 4-hourlies. But diving in onto the monthly, we still have that same chart that I'm telling you guys about, possible GBI. But however, we have gone up, ran up, and tested our 20,000s, our mid 20,000s, around 22 to 22,500. I'll call that low. I'll say low to 20,000s. And then, but that is it really. We've hit our TPs. So do expect that if we do get rejected and we don't have enough bullish momentum to go through it, that we will get rejected, and we should see a doji and then another month coming down. We do have plenty of room to realistically go down. There's no reason why we wouldn't. There's not a lot of indicators in the market right now that is trying to push Bitcoin back up. So as of right now, I am expecting a leg down, unless proven otherwise with a break and close above 22,500 or 21,500 at least at the bare minimum. But 22,500 is my max for the bull run to get back into 30,000. However, looking in on the weekly, you can see that we formed an RBI for the weekly. However, the only reason I'm not in it completely is because we sprung up, and I was in this trade. I did profit. I'll show that now. But I did get in this trade. I jumped all the way up. I took profits out at 22,500 where my green line was, just because we had brought it up in the last video that our 200 indicator was there. And if we were to break bullish, like I said in our last video, we can either go this way or up, depending on which momentum was stronger. The bulls came in, I bought in, profited it out, and I took out. I was a little nervous about that trade because I thought that with the momentum, you should have seen how fast it was, the volatility. I thought it was going to shoot up, most definitely. But I stick to my plans and I stick to my routine. And what benefits me and profits me in the market, you have to be disciplined. And I took out when I was supposed to. And it came right back down. Not all the way, but it did have some resistance and fell right back to, I believe 22, around low 22s. And but as of right now, this RBI is great strength. I'm gonna be real about that. This is great strength in the market. This is showing that Bitcoin is ready. If we can close like this, this is showing that Bitcoin is really wanting to push up. That bulls are more in control at the bottom as of right now. The bears tried to push down a little bit past this level and they just couldn't. So as of right now, we could see if we break or close above, and that would show us what to do next. However, if we get rejected and have not enough power to push through this wall, then do expect either the next candle to go up, touch it, and come back down and reject, and possibly the ascending triangle could break bearish. So it all depends. You have to see what the big puzzle picture is realistically with this correlating with the S&P, correlating with the media and the inflation reports, correlating. It's just a lot, and as well as Bitcoin being under pressure with the Coinbase selling and the and there's a few other brokerages that are filing for bankruptcy. Crypto.com. There's a few that are under some heat right now, which could just be part of a big picture of trying to get and regulate Bitcoin and squeeze it more into a a category. Because as of right now, there realistically should only be so many cryptos that are out there benefiting and making actual profits. Right now, there's like over 30. I don't even want to throw out a number because I know there's a lot. But compared to what should be actually involved in the market, it's way over saturated. Way oversaturated. Crypto's way oversaturated. Has way too many altcoins. Too many. They need to get in, regulate, and make certain ones worth it, and make the difference between, like we did with stocks and penny stocks. We have our penny stocks and we have our stocks, and then we have our blue chips. So it is just a new market that is forming realistically in the markets that we're trying to convert to, I believe. It is already worldly accepted. We've used it already to transfer currencies for war. We've already used it for so many things, as well as cleaning and laundering money. So there is a lot to do with crypto as of right now, and I do believe that it is here to stay. Although I do expect us to go through some turbulence in the next year or two until we can figure out what's going on with our side as well after COVID, inflation reports, and as well as crypto unraveling itself realistically for the first time. So we do have a lot to look at and wait on as far as crypto in the markets to see where exactly crypto wants to stay in its position in the markets. But as of right now, in the short term for the weekly on the charts, we do have this bullish momentum, as well as trying to get above our 22,500 level. But diving into the daily, you can see we have another RBI, which I love. And I got in, I believe, above here or above here. I can't remember. It was around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And we shot up. Again, that could be a double top, depending on how we close today. It is 10:30, so we do have a few hours before this realistically closes. But based off our opening momentum, we came through, pushed off. We didn't have enough to go through, so we'll see how this RBI continues. But a close and a break above 22,500 would show that we are ready to continue bullish. However, we do have this indicator here, so do expect, if anything, a spike and then a drop. If it can get close enough to that today. However, realistically, we are just waiting for this to fill out the rest of the pattern here of this ascending triangle. So we do have a few more days. If we need to break out, it could break out at any time. But realistically, we have a few more days until we have to see a breakout, or until it trades out of this and then it's a different pattern, or the pattern broke bearish or bullish, in quotations. But zooming into the 4 hour, just to show you guys the in detail charts that I look at, you can see that there was a doji right here across, clearly around 22,500. We tapped it, crossed, could not break through. This could form an RBI for the 4 hour. However, usually with these dojis, I do see that it's not a pivot to go up, it's a pivot to come right back down. It's almost like a U-turn. However, if we do come back down, I do see us either going to 21,500 for the short-term hourly, or to our 21,160. So our 21,000 level, or our 2100 level, excuse me, should hold us up as we previously have. I think we held here or here, where that was at. Let me look real quick. 21, yeah, 21. 21's around here, so it's around here. 21, funny. But diving into the hourly, just to show you guys a little more in detail, this is in GBI, which is pushing momentum down. However, you can see the indicators are pushing back up around our 21,500. If they do not resist and jump off of that and they break, then we will see levels back down to our 20,000 level where the 200 indicator is, which would be halfway around, I can't move it, around halfway of our ascending triangle. But jumping into the Ethereum charts just real quick, just to show you guys how that correlated with the Bitcoin charts. You can tell on the weekly right here and the monthly that we broke out massively. Well, at least for the monthly real quick, we broke above 1241.84, above our blue indicator. If we can get a close above this, that will show us that we have a bottom around 900, where our last indicator bounced off of. But if you dive into the weekly, you can see that we gapped up and closed above our 200 indicator, like I said yesterday. We're around the levels of 1241.84, reaching levels of the last high of our last candle around 1471.83. Right now this is live with the weekly, so if we can get enough momentum, do expect us to get resisted off of levels around 2134, but no levels higher. If we can't break our 1459, our next wick would be, or candle close would be 1800. So as of right now, the bottom looks like it can be in, just with how it is affecting markets as of right now. But do expect a return back down if we touch these indicators and reject off of them. It doesn't look too stable right now for the markets, but we do have a lot of moon boys inside the market, spreading a little FOMO. However, looking at XRP based off of the rest of the cryptos, you can see that it is finally breaking out of its descending triangle. With Ethereum, or with Bitcoin, we have our ascending triangle. These usually tend to break more bullish than bearish. Excuse me. However, we do just need to see how we close weekly and see how we react to this level right around 37 cents. Yesterday I did say that if we were to reject bearish, that we could see 15 cents. I got a lot of people saying that was crazy, but it is 100% realistic. Bitcoin and all the other coins can drop more than the percentage for XRP to reach this target, so that was being realistic. Crypto being a very volatile market, Bitcoin and Ethereum can tank a lot more if we don't hold this volume and this bullish momentum upward. But other than that, everybody, that was another quick market update video for you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.